Japan is a renowned nation for its cultural richness, stunning landscapes, and technological progress. However, behind this seemingly flawless facade, mysteries lurk in the shadows, awaiting their revelation. Today, we will embark on an exciting journey to uncover 6 dark enigmas that will surprise and intrigue you. From ancient legends and enigmatic places to secret societies and unexplainable phenomena, this fascinating exploration will challenge all the notions you had about Japan. Be prepared to experience untold narratives that have remained hidden for centuries. The first secret takes us to the Aokigahara Forest. Situated in Japan, this forest is unique in its nature. It has captured the imagination of both locals and outsiders, but its fame is predominantly associated with suicide cases. The ominous moniker of the Suicide Forest has been bestowed upon this region due to its notorious reputation. Let's now delve more intricately into this enigmatic location and the narratives surrounding it. The Aokigahara Forest is a vast expanse of trees immersed in a chilling silence. It is believed to be an ancient woodland spanning over 35 square kilometers with a history dating back centuries. However, it is only in recent decades that it has become famous for its macabre reputation. This wooded haven has drawn individuals steeped in suicidal contemplations, bearing witness to the loss of hundreds of lives within its depths. The underlying reasons for the high suicide rate in the Aokigahara Forest are complex and multifaceted. Japanese society grapples with challenges related to mental health, social pressures, and cultural factors, all contributing to this tragic phenomenon. Unfortunately, Aokigahara has turned into a symbol of despair for those seeking a place to conclude their earthly journeys. Despite its grim reputation, Aokigahara also represents an admirable natural wonder. The forest is recognized for its lush vegetation, captivating wildlife, and immersive natural formations. Within its boundaries, it harbors unique flora and fauna, some of which find their habitat exclusively within its depths. The ancient trees of Aokigahara and the volcanic rock formations culminate in a supernatural atmosphere, inviting adventurers and nature enthusiasts to experience its charm. The Aokigahara Forest transcends its fame associated with suicides, encompassing myths, legends, and supernatural narratives that surround it. Local inhabitants hold the belief that the forest is inhabited by yurei, vengeful spirits in search of redemption. Such legends have given rise to a myriad of ghost stories and paranormal encounters that have captured the curiosity of many. Secret number 2 reveals Unit 731. At the heart of Imperial Japan, a secretive enclave of chemical and biological warfare research emerged in the city of Harbin, located in the submissive state of Manchukuo. This center would become known as Unit 731. However, Unit 731 was not a typical military research facility. It transformed into a stage of unspeakable horrors, where experimentation on human beings reached unimaginable levels. Its central objective was centered on the creation of biological weapons and the analysis of the effects of lethal diseases on human physiology. It is important to emphasize that this was not an isolated episode. Numerous other units and facilities were involved in similar activities in the territories occupied by Japan. The trials conducted at Unit 731 were authentically horrendous. Captive individuals, often captured civilians or prisoners of war, were subjected to unspeakable torment and agony. These human beings used as subjects were infected with diseases such as plague, anthrax, and cholera. Furthermore, they were subjected to freezing trials, vivisection, and even experimentation with biological weaponry. The investigations carried out in Unit 731 transcended the boundaries of biological warfare. Its activities also encompassed experiments in areas such as physiological manipulation, surgical procedures without anesthesia, and even forced pregnancies followed by dissections. These inhumane actions were fueled by a twisted quest for knowledge, with scant regard for the lives that were annihilated. Now you may be wondering how such atrocities managed to go unnoticed for so long. The truth is that the existence of Unit 731 remained a well-guarded secret for many years. After Japan's surrender in 1945, the United States struck a deal with the leaders of Unit 731. In exchange for their research data, immunity from prosecution was granted to the scientists involved. This disturbing act of complicity aided the United States in obtaining valuable information while leaving the victims of Unit 731 without justice. The legacy of Unit 731 still echoes in the collective memories of Japan and the victims who suffered within its confines. It serves as a grim reminder of the depths humanity can reach when guided by distorted ideologies and unchecked power. It is essential that we retain and learn from the past to ensure that such atrocities never repeat themselves. The Yakuza, also known as the Japanese Mafia, have a rich and intricate history dating back centuries. Originating from traditional gambling houses and merchant associations, they have evolved over time into an influential criminal syndicate. One of the most striking features of the Yakuza is the art of elaborate tattoos, known as uruzumi, which not only express individual and clan identity, but also serve as a visible sign of loyalty to the organization. The structure of the Yakuza resembles a family unit, with strict rules of behavior and a well-defined hierarchy. Values like loyalty and respect hold a central place, and members often view their oyabun, or boss, as an authoritative and protective figure akin to a father. This organization allows them to exert control over various illicit activities, consolidating their power and influence. The influence of the Yakuza permeates throughout the Japanese territory, encompassing a range of illicit activities that span from drug trafficking and human trafficking to prostitution exploitation and organizing illegal gambling. However, their impact is not limited to these realms. Over the years, the Japanese government has sought to curb the Yakuza's expansion by implementing stricter laws and regulations. Yet, like an almost mythical entity, the Yakuza constantly adapt and find new strategies to ensure their survival. Despite their criminal practices, the Yakuza are also notorious for engaging in philanthropic initiatives. In this land of paradoxes, the boundary between good and evil often becomes blurred, casting an enigma into the depths of Japanese society. An enigma rooted in the hidden fourth face, the Burakumin. As we gaze upon Japan, our minds wander through the serenity of cherry blossoms, ancient temples, and the pulsating lights of Tokyo. However, behind this picturesque facade lies a secret that has haunted Japan through the ages: the Burakumin. But who are the Burakumin indeed? They are a marginalized community, embracing their heritage of birth while facing decades of discrimination and prejudice in Japanese society. Stigmatized, they have endured cruel injustices, relentless ostracism, and even violence, simply due to their roots. The Burakumin are the descendants of those once known as Ita or Hinan in feudal Japan. Socially marginalized, undertaking arduous tasks such as animal slaughter or handling of bodies, the Burakumin remained targets of discrimination even after the dismantling of the caste system during the Meiji Restoration in the late 19th century. This discrimination persisted through generations. Despite the adversities they faced, there were individuals and groups who dedicated themselves to promoting change and equality in Japanese society. These champions of justice devoted their lives to challenging prejudice against the Burakumin and fighting for their rights. Discrimination not only affects individuals directly, but also has far-reaching social consequences. It perpetuates a cycle of exclusion, erecting barriers to social mobility and limiting equal opportunities for education and employment. However, amidst this shadow, glimmers of hope emerge. Inspiring narratives of remarkable individuals surface, who, despite adversity, exceeded societal expectations and made significant contributions in various spheres, such as politics, arts, and sports. They are vivid examples of human triumph over circumstances, radiating light in the midst of darkness. Mystery number 5 emerges in the form of the Curse of Atsushi, a picturesque coastal town in Japan enveloped by serene landscapes and breathtaking sea views. At a glance, it appears to have been plucked from an idyllic postcard. However, beneath its painted surface of picturesque scenes, a chilling secret lurks. Welcome to Atsushi, a place notorious not only for its scenic beauty, but also for the curse that has haunted its inhabitants for generations. Located in the Iwate Prefecture of Japan, this region has experienced a series of natural disasters. Yet, it was the catastrophic earthquake and tsunami of 2011 that brought the curse of Atsushi to the forefront. This misfortune claimed the lives of countless people and left an indelible scar on the city's history. The root of the curse delves into an ancient legend, passed down through successive generations by word of mouth. According to the narrative, the vengeful spirits of Atsushi harbor deep resentment and sorrow due to past injustices. These wrathful spirits are believed to have unleashed their fury upon the city during the course of the disaster, inflicting more devastation than the natural forces themselves. Skeptics raise the claim that these occurrences are mere products of traumatized minds and the persistent fear that follows a catastrophic event. Now, we will unveil secret number 6, the intriguing shutter sound on cameras in Japan, a tradition that has piqued the curiosity of photographers around the globe. Get ready as we shed light on the eerie mysteries behind this. You might wonder, why would someone want a camera to make noise? After all, this can be particularly inconvenient in certain situations, like when capturing a spontaneous moment discreetly. My dear friends, the answer lies deeply rooted in Japanese culture and its social norms. In Japan, the preservation of privacy is a highly esteemed and respected value. People attribute significant meaning to personal space and the rights of others' privacy. This cultural trait has given rise to a range of peculiar practices, including the mandated shutter sound on cameras. This sound serves as a deterrent against inappropriate photography, safeguarding people's privacy. However, this story has deeper layers. The shutter sound is not merely a cultural inclination, but, in reality, a legal imposition. If you enjoyed this content and want to keep exploring secrets and curiosities from around the world, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Click the subscribe button below and turn on notifications so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos.